Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
Hey, Mski.
You're watching Avatar The Last Airbender, episode 6 of book 3.
Okay, so last time we had that controversial beach episode, and I'm saying controversial because some people really love it, some people dislike it. I think we were one of the ones that loved it.
Yeah.
There was some more to be desired as well, but I think all in all it was a good episode, especially compared to episode 3, that one with Katara.
Yeah.
I think so far the episodes have kind of been weird. We kind of tend to have like really good few episodes, then kind of like a mid one, then like a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like an up and down journey, I would say. But obviously things are very different because it's the last book, and me and you, all we're waiting for is the moment the solar eclipse happens to see the boys finally win.
Yeah.
And defeat the Firelord.
Boys and Katara and Toph.
They're part of the boys.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get it.
Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
You can also follow us on Instagram and join the Discord.
Yes.
Aang, it's time you learned my history with Firelord Sisi.
Babe.
You need to understand how the war began. If you want
Oh, this is gonna be a fire episode.
Wow.
meet me on my
I'm locked in for this.
on the day of the summer solstice.
Wow. And who was that?
You need to know the story of your great-grandfather's demise. It will reveal your own destiny.
Who was that sending that message?
Great grandfather.
Great grandfather, yeah.
Yeah.
So 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. An entire village. Hundreds of houses. All completely buried in ash.
An underground city? Oh, okay, this is a presentation.
What do you remember about our great-grandfather's history?
Oh, Zuko, it's so strange how your mind works. Firelord Sozin began the war, of course. He spent his early years secretly preparing for it.
The Sozin comet.
As he was clever. He famously waited for the comet, later renamed Sozin's Comet.
Yes.
Yeah.
But how did he die?
Didn't you pay any attention in school, Zuko?
That's an interesting
Dead
question.
peacefully, in his sleep. He was ancient.
Someone murdered him. Someone from his own family.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, dang. ROKU. He's fresh though. Look at him. He's clean.
The Fire Sages keep the secret history in the Dragonbone catacombs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hella cool. That was like the air nomad gates as well.
Was it?
The same concept. You have to use bending to get inside.
The final testament of Firelord Sozin.
Come, Aang,
Where are we going?
to visit my past.
Dude, is this not the same dragon that's in there in the catacombs as well?
I remember my
Is that
friend.
Sozin? They gave him good animation as well.
Looks like I win again.
Roku.
Are you kidding? The tree root did all the
I
work.
knew
That's
this was that was
Roku?
him. Like I was looking at the hairstyle and I was like, this is like Roku's. Yeah.
They were friends.
And he was my best friend.
They were best friends?
Oh.
Say something to her.
Oh. What do you think that girl might be?
Love is hard when you're young.
You don't have to tell me.
We have a party to attend.
Wait, whose party is it?
Sozin and I shared many things, including a birthday.
Oh, what? Actually? Yeah, they would.
Did something happen to my father?
No, Prince Sozin. We are not here for you. We are here to announce the identity of the next avatar.
ROKU.
It is our honor to serve you, Avatar Roku.
Oh my god.
Who's that?
Oh my god.
Come on, show me how it's done using all 4 kinds of bending.
I started packing, but then the fire sages told me I won't need any worldly possessions anymore.
Ah.
Everything's gonna be different now.
Kind of like the curse of the Avatar.
I hope you're at least allowed to have this.
But this is a royal artifact. It's supposed to be worn by the Crown Prince.
I want you to have it.
Dude.
He's wearing it now as well.
Yeah. Always has. Ah. Was that a giant fight?
Hey, we're almost at the Southern Air Temple.
This was the first stop on my Avatar journey. It was the place where I was trained to master airbending, and also
Are we gonna
where I
see
met an
Monk
old
Gyatso?
friend of yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at how young he is.
Hey Gyatso, you wanna see a new
Dude,
weapon?
that time, come on.
Check this out.
Dude, that's a hang. Look at
Right?
him.
I can't believe I never thought of that.
Oh, thank god.
Some friendships are so strong, they can even transcend lifetimes.
Oh my god.
I moved on to the Earth Kingdom.
Damn, Roku.
My earthbending master Sud was uncompromising.
He's really strong here.
Right. And a lifelong friend.
They're surfing, bro. He beat him to
Gee?
it. Yeah, he beat him to it.
It was bitter work, but the results were worth it.
Yeah. Dude, the soundtrack.
Yeah.
There's a soundtrack from the intro.
Finally.
When Roku returned, he was a fully realized avatar. And I had changed as well.
Sozin.
Become a
Or should I
monster.
say, Firelord.
Customarily, my subjects bow before greeting me,
Ah.
but you're the exception.
Ah.
He was still a good voice.
He fooled us.
Years, he was still my best friend.
Yeah, he had us fooled, yo.
And a few months later, he was my best man.
Yeah, they would.
Tamin, I was persistent. When love is real, it finds a way.
Then they had a huge wedding.
I had my own vision for a brighter future. Excuse me. May I borrow him for a moment?
It's not very traditional, but okay.
On his wedding day?
Right from the start, I was destined to be Firelord. And although we didn't always know it, you were destined to be the Avatar. It's an amazing stroke of fate we know each other so well, isn't it? Together we could do anything.
Conquer anything. Conquer everything.
I've been thinking, we should share this prosperity with the rest of the world. In our hands is the most successful empire in history. It's time we expanded it.
No.
Of course.
4 nations are meant to be just
That's the
that.
usual mindset. Wanna save the others, huh?
This is the last I want to hear about this.
That was my first real test as the Avatar. Unfortunately, it was many
He stood
years
for him,
before I learned
Rocco.
that Sozin had gone ahead with his plan, despite my warning.
The attack?
Yeah, he started it.
That's... So...
I've
Oh
seen
my
the
god.
colony, Sozin.
How dare you, a citizen of the Fire Nation, address your Fire Lord this way?
Wow. The change. So blinded by power.
Don't challenge me. It will only end badly. It's over.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Can't be going head to head with the Avatar.
The Avatar state.
Roku!
I got goosebumps.
He couldn't do it, could he?
Sparing you, so
Yeah, should have done it, I think.
That was his mistake.
And then you learned about the comet. Yeah.
The
dragon.
dragon.
Roku's island was 100 miles away, but I could still feel it rumbling. I had never seen anything like this catastrophe.
Dude. That wasn't the comet though, that's just a
Yeah,
the
just an attack.
volcano erupting though. Oh my god, Roku. Dude.
This is amazing, Roku.
Remember when Aang did that same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, my success didn't last, Aang. There was no way I could do it all.
Yeah, it kept coming though.
Battling the elements was hard enough. I had to do it while I could barely breathe. The poisonous volcanic gases were overwhelming.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's dragging.
All right, Aang.
Fang?
Get out of here. I'm fine.
Let's go, Avatar State.
Whoa.
This is freaking epic. There is no saving this place though. Holy shit.
Need a hand, old friend?
Sozin?
There's not a moment to waste.
Oh, you backstabbing shark. I don't know whether I can trust this guy.
Well, probably not.
His wife is in that boat as well. Oh.
Don't breathe the toxic gas.
You gotta be worrying about this as well.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Oh no.
Please.
Yeah.
No.
You, all my plans are suddenly possible.
You. He was his best friend.
Dude just hit the jackpot. Wow.
Yeah.
Fang. Oh my god. The royalty?
Wait, that's me, isn't
Oh, that's a one ugly baby, bro.
it? Roku? Roku!
With Roku gone and the great comet returning, the timing was perfect to change the world.
Dude, Sisi just hit the jackpot.
Avatar would be born an air nomad,
So you killed them all.
but somehow the new Avatar eluded me.
Ah, if only you knew.
I know he's hiding out there somewhere. The Fire Nation's greatest threat. The last Airbender.
Dude, this got me hyped, bro. I'm getting chills over here. Oh shit.
You sent this, didn't you? I found a secret history, which, by the way, should be renamed the history most people already know. The note said that I needed to know about my great-grandfather's...
Why are you gonna be so angry, bro?
You have more than one great-grandfather, Prince Zuko. Sozin was your father's grandfather. Your
But his mom?
grandfather was Avatar Roku.
Why are you telling me?
Wait
To be
a
honest,
second.
his wife looked a lot like Zuko's mom.
Yeah?
I was like, oh, she looks a lot like her. I think that I'm just confusing things and that just the characters look alike a lot. Because, like, you know, I'm saying this for Azula as well.
No, yeah. Oh my god.
Evil and good are always at war inside you, Zuko. It is
You
your
just
nature,
confused him more,
legacy.
uncle.
But there is a bright side. What happened generations ago can be resolved now.
Yeah.
Because of your legacy, you alone can cleanse the sins of our family.
Damn right he
and
can.
the Fire Nation.
He's just gotta sort his shit out.
This is a royal artifact.
He's got it?
It's supposed to be worn by the Crown Prince.
Dude, and the fucking music as well, bro.
You mean after all Roku and Sozin
Shit,
went
that
through
was
together,
chills,
even
honestly.
after Roku showed him mercy, Sozin betrayed him like that?
Roku was just as much Fire Nation as Sozin was, right? If anything, their story proves anyone's capable of great good and great evil. Everyone, even the Firelord and the Fire Nation, have to be treated like they're worth giving a chance.
Oh my god.
Do you really think friendships can last more than one lifetime?
I don't see why not.
Well, scientifically speaking, there's no way to prove that.
Oh, Sokka, just hold hands.
Gotta ruin the moment, of course. Wow.
That was a great episode.
Speaking of good episodes in book 3, huh? God damn. Alright, so there's so much to talk about, so let's just get to it. Zuko's great-grandfather turns out to be Avatar Roku.
Yeah. How did Zuko...
Not even know about it?
Yeah, like, even the name of your grandfather.
It's kind of crazy.
Great-grandfather.
Yeah, it is. It is crazy, but honestly, it's not too insane for that to be the case, because I imagine Roku's family would have been persecuted or something after that.
Yeah.
Maybe not, to be honest, because obviously they can't really do much. But his family probably would have gone into hiding or something. Although,
well,
yeah, actually, Zuko's mom did marry the Firelord. Yeah, okay. So I think it's more of a just, what is it? Not knowing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got nobody to tell you about it, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I guess the only one who could technically have said something to him about it is his mom. But obviously she was very protective of him. And I imagine she probably thought that was gonna put Zuko in jeopardy. Probably, I'm not sure there. But the moment where that twist reveal happens is so epic. The music and everything, the review is just...
Yeah.
Oh my god. Finally, bro. That's the kind of shit I want to see with Zuko, honestly. I don't want to be seeing him kiss May and go on a random vacation or whatever. This is the kind of stuff that we've been waiting for. Now, this twist is kind of not strange, but it can be a bit... some might dislike it, some might like it. I personally like it. The reason why I think some people might dislike it is because Uncle made it seem like it was in his nature to have this conflict inside him, good and evil. And some people might want Zuko to have had autonomy over his actions. Not that he doesn't have that, but obviously now with this twist it kind of makes it seem like it was more of a nature inside him kind of thing. It's like it's not him that's actually defying entirely what the Fire Nation nature inside of him.
It actually explains a lot of his character, like, because he's always been like not sure about things and always questioning things.
I'm not sure if it explains his character. I think a lot of other things explain his character, like the mom, for example. What I think is explained by that is why the dad had such a disdain for him for no apparent reason. And I think it just was the nature of the dad. Just sensing something off about this kid, like not just hating the crap out of Zuko.
Yeah, but like he would have hated Azula as well, and his wife. He would have hated his wife if it was that.
Yeah, you're kind of right on that, actually.
Not Azula, because we know she was an evil kid. But
yeah, but that doesn't mean that he didn't... That doesn't mean that it's not possible. It's just that Azula didn't get as much of these good traits, I guess.
Yeah.
From the... It just comes down to nature and nurturing as well, once again. But I don't know. I think Azula clearly got more of the evil nature, whereas Zuko clearly got more of the good stuff. And I think that dad was clearly sensing something about it. Obviously didn't sense it with the mom. But I guess since she's not a guy...
Yeah.
You know, because it's kind of different with men.
Yeah, the gender separation here.
No, it's not like, just about gender. Like,
so you think that if it was to turn out that Azula has the good traits and Zuko is like the full evil, everything will be alright in the family?
I could very well see a story where Azula was the good one in the family and Zuko was the bad guy. It's just that was never the case.
Yeah.
I think it would have been like that. I just think that if I was a Firelord, I wouldn't really be looking into my wife whether she's good or bad. In fact, I would be wanting her to be good, like gentle and all that, to raise my kids. So that's why maybe... Okay, I'm digging for something that's probably not there, but I kind of just want to explain why the dad was always so awful towards Zuko. Maybe it was just Zuko being weak as well. Obviously, that played a huge role as well.
Well, for everything you say now, there's going to be an argument that's going to say that it's not that.
I mean,
so yeah.
I'm not surprised at that. That also means that Aang and Zuko are spiritually related.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, does that make them...
Yeah. That basically makes Aang his grandfather. Zuko's
his spiritual grandfather.
Great-grandfather, of course. Yeah. Which also kind of explains a lot of things as well, once again, because obviously the entire story has always been the parallels between Aang and Zuko, and that whole dynamic has always been very good, and this plot twist really does put it into perspective now why it was like that. Not that it's the entire reasoning once again, but it is a part of it, I think.
Yeah.
Generally great stuff. I loved seeing Uncle as well be the one to want to tell him that.
Yeah.
Nobody else was gonna do it for him, obviously, so the one person that Zuko has still got in his life is Uncle. I just still don't know how Uncle managed to send that message.
That,
I guess
right?
the White Lotus, they might have been the one behind it, actually. Should we talk a little bit about Roku and Sozin, though?
Yeah.
They had a great friendship, but then obviously life happened, you know. Life got in the way.
Yeah, until one was blinded by the power, like the hunger for more and more and more.
Yeah, but he was pretty sensible at the beginning. Like, it didn't get to him so early on.
Yeah, I actually think that he went there to help, like, for real.
No, mind you as well, sorry for interrupting, but he was the first one to start the war. So beforehand, we shouldn't assume all the Firelords were bad, because they kept the peace.
Yeah.
He's just... He's
just hungry for more,
and he was the first one, that's what I mean. Because we shouldn't be looking at it that it was in his nature to be evil. I think he was the beginning of evil in the Fire Nation. Because there was peace beforehand.
Yeah. That thing with the Avatar, with Roku being the Avatar, kind of unlocked him for him. He was like, we can be great. Like, this was the thing.
Yeah.
And then he started thinking, what can he do alone now that the Avatar is not with him? And started seeing him as an obstacle. He saw
the opportunity to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And he knew that if the Avatar wasn't there, there was an opening.
And I'm not sure, the moment he came to help with that volcano, I think his intentions might have been
help,
like, real.
Maybe not as well, to be honest. Maybe it might have been to come in there and make sure that he actually ends up dead.
Maybe.
Just to check on whether the job has been done.
Yeah.
By the way, this guy is lucky, bro. Is he not? He hit the jackpot, bro. A natural volcano.
Yeah.
And then the comet as well. This guy, bro, he struck gold. You know what? He's a great leader. Look at it from a perspective of a person from the Fire Nation. You know, that brought about a great success for the nation.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. This is usually the case in war. Obviously, the world suffers, but the nation that's winning, they get to reap the rewards of that. And he was doing it for his nation. It's not like he was completely selfish or anything.
Yeah.
I just also hate that stuff that the leaders do when they are about to commit war crimes. But they say we ought to save the world because we're so advanced and the others, they suffer and we need to help them. That's why we're gonna enslave them. That's disgusting.
They're gonna feel better when they're enslaved.
Exactly, yeah. It's just...
they're gonna feel like a part of something. Right?
I find it funny always, yeah. I'm not sure, did Aang get the memo, by the way, that Zuko is Roku's great-grandson?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. Roku didn't say that. It was only Aang saying this to Zuko.
But what Aang got from the message from Roku is that they're not all bad. They should be... And that Aang and the group should be learning to recognize that there is a gray area and that obviously there's people from the Fire Nation that are good or something like that. And they've seen examples of it. Sokka's master, for example.
Yeah.
He was a decent person. I just saw that moment as kind of like a teaser of the fact that they're gonna give a second chance to Zuko, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be the case. That's why they came to that conclusion.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I also enjoyed the parallel.
Say.
I was gonna say I enjoyed the parallel with them holding hands, and in the previous episode when Zuko and Azula and their group were hugging each other as well at the campfire.
I was gonna say now the connection between Aang and Zuko is gonna be
even greater.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen easier because of the spiritual connection.
That's the thing. I don't think they will ever be friends, though. You know.
I don't know about friends, but like.
I don't think they have the time to be bonding like that.
Like, remember in the first book, we had them two speaking to each other, and the conversation was really friendly till one moment.
We still don't know who Aang's one Fire Nationer friend is. I don't think he's revealed it yet. Or I'm not sure. Maybe I'm forgetting it.
He didn't reveal it yet.
Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there. See ya!